Tonight on the North American Friends Movie Club.
A bunch of bats.
A cluster of cockroaches.
And the most important bird in the soup business.
We watched the 2006 nature documentary television miniseries, Planet Earth, Episode 4, Caves.
So, fall 200 feet into your couch.
And pour a refreshing glass of sulfuric acid.
Because we're the deepest podcast in the world.
And this show is our chandelier ballroom.
Oh, wow. You kept falling all the way through the theme song. That's a long way.
Yeah.
This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and you might notice something about the name of our show. That's Friends comes before podcast and movie club and all the other words because it's the most important one in the whole title. So I got to ask my two deep caves. How we doing?
We're okay.
I'm not.
You have to do it too.
I'm okay as well. Whoa.
That's it.
That's it.
I am doing well. Are you actually doing well, Brent?
I'm doing excellent. Everything is going swimmingly up here in Brentland.
You've been combing your mustache. Do you
We'll
want to
get to
save that?
But yeah, we'll save that. We'll put that. Yeah, we'll save it.
Do you feel deep, Nate? Do you feel like a deep person? A deep cave of a person?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think still waters run deep, and I'm pretty still.
You're like the Yucatan Peninsula. There's no water around, and then there's a pool, and then it goes for hundreds of miles.
That's what they call them in Edmonton, is the Yucatan Peninsula.
Yeah, that's me.
Kate?
Yes.
What's happening?
I would love to tell you what's happening. I was reminded of the story this weekend of when I embarrassed myself in front of the rapper Tech Nine, who is a famous rapper in Kansas City. And that was embarrassing to remember. That I was like a stereotypical white woman running up to him being like,
Mr. Tech Nine,
I love you so much. Thank you for what you've done in the community. Like, what a fucking dork. Like, I was such a fucking dork.
I bet that felt really good, Kate, to be Tech 9. I bet he felt like Tech 10 that day.
He was so kind, but everybody else he was with, the guy was like, whoa, white lady coming in hot. Or he said something like that. Like, and I was like, you're right. And I never get to see this person in person. Just so embarrassing how dorky.
I don't think you should be embarrassed of expressing what's in your heart, Kate.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. That's a very generous perspective.
Does Tech Nine do a lot for the community?
He represents us. He is I don't know how to explain it. He's a representative of Kansas City. It's all local. He's a local famous rapper. Don't you have a local famous rapper?
In Edmonton, we do not. No, we do not in Edmonton.
We have one a couple hours away. His name's classified.
If you want to hear rap in Cape Breton, you got to get on a boat.
You do.
Are there any black people in Cape Breton?
We have a melting pot of
I know you have a lot of
culture.
Indian people, but I'm asking specifically about black people.
Yeah, we have.
What percentage of your island?
Oh, I will not even
And
attempt.
I will ask you that, Nate.
Well, I will say that I just watched one of the Canadian Heritage Minutes, which was about a lady in Nova Scotia who sued the government because they wouldn't let her in the movie theater because of segregation. And that legal case went on to help officially desegregate Canada. So we're gonna give
oh my
Nova
gosh.
Scotia the props
Some
it deserves.
Yeah,
Here's
we
the
are.
flowers. Thank you.
That is.
And it was a woman.
Yep.
It was a woman.
I wish I could remember her name. It's very rude of me not to remember her
Was
name,
it
but
Desmond?
sounds familiar.
Maybe.
Viola Desmond's case inspired Nova Scotia's civil rights movement. She was pardoned 63 years later based on the injustice of her conviction.
I like this. That's great. What other great facts do we know about women?
Wait. I also, this morning, sought out a Canada Heritage Minute.
What a
The one-
coincidence.
That is crazy. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it really is.
Well, they must be very good things, right? Are they
fantastic.
interesting?
Oh, they're
and-
fantastic. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I the one I went for was the teacher, the small schoolhouse teacher who confronted the board of trustees, who were all men, about like she wanted more funding for schools, and they were like, no. And then she put a piece of paper out to the head guy and said, "Here, read this. This is from your son. It's from the Bible. This is what I used to teach him to read." And he's like, "Don't bother me with that." And then another person on the board said, "Oh, just read it." And he said, "Both of you know I cannot read a word." And he closed his fist and slowly lowers it on the table.
Both of you know I cannot read a word.
And that, I clipped that last part where he slowly closes his fist and put it on the table, as I'm going to use that as a reaction to when I won't change my mind about something. The discussion's over. It's like,
It's good imagery. Yes.
yeah.
Throughout most of our history, millions of Canadians have owed their education to young women who taught in one-room schoolhouses, much like this one.
These we should dedicate a whole episode one day to Canada Heritage Minutes.
Yeah, we should.
Well, apparently we're doing TV shows now, so
Oh,
There's over 100. That's a
shots
dig.
fired.
That's a dig. Yeah, Kate will love like the burnt toast one and the Chinese people blowing up with nitroglycerin. You're gonna love it all.
I can't wait. I
Yeah.
will seek them out.
Okay.
I also hung out with my two real life friends. You guys are my real life friends, but I could touch them.
Yep.
Jordan and Dustin. And Jordan, she was telling a story and she used the phrase, his best friend was an itinerant man named Hobo Charlie. And there was she just like said that. And I was like, that is as if someone wrote that down. She was talking about her uncle, I think like her uncle, that his best friend was an itinerant man named Hobo Charlie.
I didn't know you were friends with Wendy Shakespeare.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh. It sounds like a Canada Heritage Minute, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Hobo Charlie. She is also my only friend that grows marijuana
A great friend to have.
legally.
Of course. We would never broadcast illegal information on this show, nor would we participate in it.
And it's only for personal consumption. It's not for public consumption.
Kate doxes people all the time.
I will tell you her name and address, her phone number.
We have a hobo here, a famous hobo. His name was Pretty Charlie.
Even better.
Yeah.
Are all hobos named Charlie?
If I become a hobo, I'm going to be really pretty. Hobo, really pretty Charlie.
You would never be a hobo.
You never know. I think anything's possible in life.
Not with your personality. You wouldn't be a good hobo.
Bad news, guys. Nick got hit straight in the nutsack at practice.
How'd that go down?
It was before a game and they were warming up and they all line up in two lines and they play catch. And he and the four coaches were talking and some kid missed it.
Baseball.
And yeah, baseball. And Nick says, that's how bad the team is. I shouldn't, as a coach, have to worry about that. This is a 12-year-old competitive baseball team.
Yeah.
Like, he's so pissed.
Listen, as a person who coached that age group, yes, he's mad at the kid. I remember I was coaching the league. I don't know if I told the story, but I was coaching the league. And I was at home trying to show Jeremy how to turn a double play and all that, and showed him all the finer parts of the game. And then when I got to the game to coach, one of the players on my team showed up in a bathing suit. And I said, what? And I said, what's the point? Let's go out there and have fun.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't need to know about the infield fly rule if they're wearing bathing suits.
The fucking bathing suit was still wet. Like they took him out of the ocean and said, come on.
Maybe they were poor. That's just what I always think. It's like if somebody's wearing like bad clothes or they, like,
no, he was either at the beach or in a pool. He was not poor. It wasn't Pretty Charlie. He was look, he was swimming and they said, oh, fuck, you got a game. And they took him out with whatever body of water he was in.
Was it a rec league?
Yeah, no.
To me,
just,
I get it. I don't know. I feel bad.
I felt like an idiot for trying to teach Jeremy all these little finer points of the game.
He's going to be
this kid, no, it didn't take. Anyway.
I get it. I like it. I was telling you earlier that Jules is on her way. She's going to camp. And when I was going to drop her off, she said that normally the bus rides are more fun than the destination. But she doesn't think this time the destination will be good.
Wisdom. The wisdom of babes.
It's not the destination, it's the journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of fun on the bus as children.
Hated the bus.
I loved the bus.
Hated the bus.
Especially if there were boys on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll pull a pigtail. I mean, I'm retired, but.
Pull a pigtail?
Pull a little pigtail. I'm retired, but I would have, yeah.
Who had pigtails?
That's
girls
funny.
in school.
I know, I'm being funny. I was at the lake. I went to the lake and I wore a swimsuit I don't normally wear, and I burnt my belly, and I love it so much.
A lucky day to burn one's belly.
Absolutely.
You should have put the Playboy sticker on your stomach, and then
I remember when these girls used to do that. That was good.
That's what I used to tan all the time. I was in a day and age in the 90s where I was perpetually tan in high school.
Mm-hmm.
But I never had the Playboy sticker. That was.
I don't think Bob the Lob would tolerate the Playboy sticker. That'd be a step too far.
I did have a heart though.
Okay.
It was a heart, sometimes the sun.
Okay.
Oh.
But it was never the Playboy sticker. Because I was like, even when I was a young girl, I was like, come on, guys. Like.
Women's liberation, never heard of it, Hugh Hefner?
Exactly. Like.
Put them away.
Oh, and then I found the band Geese, and I am in love with the band Geese now. Have you guys heard of the band Geese?
Apparently, I've heard of Geese, but I cannot say I've ever heard a Goose song.
And so there's another band called Goose, and I also like the band called Goose.
No, I'm out. I'm out.
That.
Yeah.
That was
and I like both the bands. And
well, which do you prefer, Goose or Geese?
So I'm probably more into Geese because Goose is more of a jam band.
Okay. I hate it.
And Geese sounds like the lead singer of Geese sounds like Tom York. And it's like kind of more depressing, which is why I don't love it, because I'm not depressed anymore. So I like to listen to it and it's nice, but I can't listen to too much depressing music. You just end up staying depressed.
Yeah, I think I'm doing too well to listen to that Noah Kahan guy that I've seen around. Like I hear his music and everybody loves him. And I'm like, I totally understand it. Unfortunately, I've discovered things about life that make it such a delicious and fulfilling experience that I can't relate to
But I saw the documentary on him, and he is we would all like him.
We're cheering for him. Cheering. I see him. I say, keep going, buddy. I'm not.
And that's what he talks about. Like how can I? He was so depressed when he wrote those albums, and now he's not depressed anymore.
I hope his next one's like serious funk, like nasty, like Parliament.
I don't think that's coming out of Vermont. That's funny though. Yeah. So geese and goose.
Is there a gander band as well?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think an all-lady goose cover band called Gander would probably play pretty well right now. So if any ladies are listening and they want to start a cover band, send us an email at NorthAmericanFriendsMovieClub@gmail.com and we'll connect you guys. We'll be like, you know what? We'll be like we'll be your fat guy.
We'll be
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh
we'll
my
be the
God.
fat guy. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going on tour. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
That's
Very
what
good.
happened.
And that's what happened.
That's what happened.
Yeah, so I have two beer brushes. I have this one here, which is the wood tooth one, wide, and I have one that's like really bristly and hard, and that's that's for like serious brushing. But the problem is, here's what I do now. So as you know, I talked about last episode, we have a little bit of a playoff run happening here in Montreal, Canadian Fanville. And it continues as Montreal wins Game 7 against the Buffalo Sabres. This is the problem. As a self-soothing, calming thing, I do this while watching the game. 3 hours of
Ladies
that.
and gentlemen, he is combing his mustache and mostly just your mustache.
No, I get the beer too, because this side of my face here grows sideways. It's like, I don't know.
Goes back.
Yeah,
it goes, hair follicle.
Yeah, so I always brush that side. 3.5 hours of doing that because you're tense, it takes its toll on your arm and wrist. And I've developed some kind of elbow issue.
Yeah. Carpal tunnel.
My beard has never looked better, but my elbows are fucked.
And listen, beauty comes at a price, right? That's historically true.
Get some elbow braces for your combing and your stress for the boys.
Or another suggestion, tape the comb to like a stick so that you're like, you're just like, you're down here.
Adaptive combing.
Yeah.
Here's, I'll admit I do this too. I also chew on my beard like a goat.
No, you got to stop that. That's like pissing in a
one,
bucket.
yeah, you got to drop that one.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a problem.
That's the piss bucket of face
Intervention.
stuff.
This is the piss bucket of face. Yeah.
This right here is thin on my beard because I take this part up.
Can't be putting it in. Yeah, can't be eating your own beard.
I know.
One rule.
I mean,
you can, but it's gross.
It's real Billy Goat. It's really Billy Goat coated.
It's not where you're wanting to head, Brent.
It's Billy. It's not. I don't think it's bad as the piss bucket or like.
It's the piss bucket of the face.
Yeah.
I pull on it. It's bad. The whole thing. So we don't know whether to get together now and watch the games together as friends or keep doing the single thing.
What were you doing in Game 7?
By ourselves.
Well, guess what's going on for the rest of the playoffs?
I know.
If you're fucking serious.
I know. If you're fucking serious.
If you're serious about life.
It reminds me of that Pokemon guy. That's what I'm doing.
I was anyway. When they won Game 7, I was like, I bet Brent has been apoplectic for the last 3 hours. I bet this has been like an extraordinary stressful Game 7.
It's terrible.
In the playoffs?
Game 7s.
Overtime?
It's very bad. Pacing.
So please explain it to us non-hockeys.
Okay, so Montreal's first series went 7 games. We won that game. And then the next series went 7 games, and we won in overtime of that game. And now
so then what's ahead of you?
We play another series, and if we win this series, we go and play the other team for the Stanley Cup. So it's very stressful. I feel like you have a pain in your stomach all day, and I hate it. And between my foot and my stomach and the beard eating, I looked ridiculous the other night.
Yeah. How can we help? Because
there's nothing to be done.
Falling apart.
Yeah, there's nothing to be done this scenario. Maybe like resurrect Guy Lafleur.
Just like make sure you're hydrating and like.
Oh, wow. That's never a problem. 12 glasses a day. I'm good on that. That's always good. I'm pissing. Excellent.
You should shave your beard.
No, you can't. That's the whole playoff thing.
Don't listen. This is what she does. She plants seeds.
Yeah.
She says a comment, and she plants seeds, and then she knows the way my mind works that will register in about 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And
I do think you need to stop sucking on your beard because it's really gross. Brett.
No one's sucking on the beards. Don't use that sound.
Please, he's biting and eating it.
He's self-soothing by pacifying himself with his hair in his mouth.
Yeah, I know. It's not good to admit. I don't have to admit these things, but I do it out of just love for everybody.
Brett's right. We have to encourage him to keep giving us content.
I am an open book, and I will tell you what I do. I pissed in buckets for a short time. Now I'm eating my beard. And
listen, Kate, if a crow brings you some money, you got to give it a piece of corn. That's the rule. That's the rule.
Absolutely. Brent, you're my dearest friend. I'm so sorry that I've hurt your feelings.
No, you know what you did. You planted the seed and now I'm going to think about shaving my beard off. I don't know what happened when I moved, but I didn't, like you guys know, I moved on the same street. I was here at the intersection of my street and another street, and I moved down the bottom of this street. Mm-hmm. It's like two different worlds.
You're in a different neighborhood.
Oh, I'm not being sarcastic.
You have new neighbors.
That picture I showed you, I took the other day of the guys playing cricket. Like, I'm exposed to cricket. Beautiful.
I was very excited for you. That was gorgeous.
A beautiful picture, by the way. Sun coming down over a church on a bunch of Indian guys playing cricket in a field.
Goddamn Time magazine.
But the problem is everybody on this side of the street has dogs. And when I walk my dogs, because I'm a loyal dog walker, 2 walks a day.
We know. Hell yeah.
Morning and evening. It's like a goddamn war zone out there. There's cats flying out of bushes. Everybody has a dog, but everyone's dog's on a leash or a lead, and they're in the yard and they're barking at us. It's crazy. Just walk your dogs. Yeah.
It's like living in the video game Paperboy.
Yes.
Nate, that's exactly what it's like. That's exactly what it's
game.
Like. Yeah. It's like every yard is a new disaster I have to like maneuver my way through. And that bastard that I said that walks like his German Shepherd that walks like the guy from Men in Black. Mm-hmm. He's pushing it. He's pushing it big time. I was mowing the grass 2 days ago, and he got his German Shepherd to sit on the grass while I'm mowing it.
Wow.
What?
He yells at this dog all the time. This dog doesn't have a fun life because he's getting yelled at to be trained all the time. And he doesn't put the dog on a leash. How do I know your German Shepherd's not going to fucking snap and eat my throat? Mm-hmm. I don't know that, and you don't know that.
Mm-hmm. Is it on your property?
Yeah.
It's on your property.
Was it on?
Unleashed.
Wait. Was it on?
That's a big deal.
Was it on your grass or the grass on the other side of the sidewalk? On your grass? Not city grass?
He puts this thing on our grass every day, and I know what he's doing. He's big dogging it. He's big dogging.
He's literally big dogging you.
And
wow.
Melissa has his address, and she's threatened to call the city and say this guy doesn't have his dog on a leash. And I was like, no, we can't be that, people.
Sure can.
But now it's getting to that point. I was the balls of him. I was mowing, and he put the dog behind me on our grass.
I would have said, get your dog off my yard.
The dog carries this little soccer ball with it all the time. And the next time I see it in my yard, I'm kicking it. I've decided.
You need to talk to the dog, too.
Yeah.
Do you speak to the dog?
No, it's not the dog's fault.
It is. The dog needs to know, though, that's not like, hey, buddy, get off my lawn.
I like this technique of being like, don't worry about the owner. Just convince the dog to break the rules. To be like, you don't have to live like this. You know, like you could take this guy out quite easily. You're the one in charge, actually.
What's it called when you have a beautiful woman and she's a spy?
A honeypot.
A honeypot. You are the honeypot for the dog.
Yeah.
I teach the dog to do bad things.
Yeah, to go AWOL from his military training and join you.
Because that's what he does. He puts the dog in my yard, then he walks away, and he goes for a walk and leaves the dog there to stay. That's when I should talk to the dog.
All the time.
I should get in the bush.
Looks like someone's learning German.
Well, this is going to be an interesting update on next episode.
I can't wait. Do you know the dog's name?
I think it's Claire.
Oh, it's a lady.
Melissa knows. I'll have to ask Melissa. I need to know the dog's name. And I'm going to, every time he says sit, I'm going to say stand.
Yeah, say it in German. Say it in German, too, so that the dog knows. Yeah.
I'm going to kick its ball. That's all I got. Nate, what's weekly report, Nate?
Would you like, let's do the weekly report.
Weekly report.
I almost never dream. I think I've told you guys this before. Like, I mean, like maybe 5 times a year, I remember a dream that I've had. And I had a very vivid dream the other night that I cut my hair. And in the dream, in the dream, it was not a big deal. It wasn't like, oh, I'm going to cut my hair after all these years. And the barber is like, are you sure? It wasn't like that. It was just like I went and got my hair cut. And then I remember I was wearing a hat in the dream. I don't remember where I was, but I was like pulling the hat off to show people who knew me from my life to be like, hey, guess what? Under here, I have less hair now. And they were going like, oh. But then when I woke up, I went and I looked in the mirror and I saw my like beautiful, luscious head of hair fresh from the bed with its extra bed bounciness. And I was so relieved that my hair was still on my head and it hadn't been cut off that I realized, I'm like, I'm not ready yet. I went through, I got to live the Donnie Darko life where my hair had gotten cut and I saw the horrific results, planes falling out of the sky, tornadoes, rabbits. I got to come back to the good timeline where I have long, beautiful, luscious hair and I'm just...
You're Samson.
I'm just not ready yet.
Maybe you'll just have it for the rest of your life. Who cares? You could do it. Like,
maybe.
Yeah.
I played 2 baseball games since the last time I saw you. I played excellent in one and fine in the other one.
Have you enjoyed it?
Greatly. I love to play baseball. I love to be the shortstop. I like to, get to boss everybody around, kind of. All right. Plays that too. Everyone's like, shortstop, so plays that too. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's fun.
You don't do this, you do this. That's 2.
Oh, I definitely, I go like that. I let them know in the outfield, there's going to be no doubt.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the thumb and pinky.
Yeah. Some people do this one, but from the distance in the outfielder, this is easier to see. That's easier to see. So I like to do that so the outfielders know that it's
It looks like the Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
That's what it looks like.
And I'm just, I've been like launching the baseball.
Oh, hitting the piss missiles.
The hand-eye coordination was always there. I've always been a stud athlete. But with these new muscles, like I hit a ball so high in the air that I was like, oh, I am going to get on base because they're going to lose this baseball in orbit. That's how high I hit in there. And I just ran as fast as I could. I was standing on second base before the ball even dropped into the ground. And I was just standing there.
How far away was it? Where did it land though?
Like just barely past second base. But it went up so high. It was because all the power was channeled into the sky.
I love it.
Like a rocket launcher.
That is like an amazing hit.
Having a serious debate with yourself, like, this may not come down.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's on fire by the time it hits someone's glove from the fucking hitting terminal velocity on its way back.
Hell yeah.
Hitting the ball like that high and being like Kent Murphy and screaming out, Challenger!
But I did modify my quad with some pain, so I'm experiencing quad mod right now.
Oh no!
But I hit it with
running.
From
the sprinting.
Yeah, baseball's a quad killer. I think we had 3 quads on the team in the same day, where everyone's like, "Oof, that start."
Those
stop.
take forever to heal on me.
Yeah,
You know what?
Listen, this sounds like old people yell at the cloud moment, but
Those hurt.
those young people that are listening to this, I'm telling you, I was one of those people like, I'll never get hurt just running. But when you're 40,
You got to warm up.
The start and stop, that's what kills you about baseball. It's like going from a dead, like standing to a dead sprint is like, that's the quad killer.
The meat's still on the bone, but it's jiggly.
I hit it with this guy.
Ooh, that's it.
Hit it with this guy.
You got a
for
recovery.
half
you have to
hour.
heal it.
It's a massage gun for everybody.
For your
And then
back.
The next day I felt good.
For your body.
I was doing pretty good the next day, so I gotta say.
Well, look at you. Also, you're healthy as a horse.
I'm healthy as a horse right now. It's one thing you gotta know about me.
There's
How
two
many
nicknames.
horsepower do you think you are, Nate?
Ooh.
Oh, at least 10 horses. I'd say I'm at least 10 horses right now. I could power a small boat across the lake with very little problem.
I'm gonna have 5. I have 4 horsepowers.
4 horses.
4 horses.
I
got a
would
quad.
probably. I have two relatively.
You're gonna say 2
good
horses. Okay.
Well,
2
I don't
horses.
have a lot. I don't have a lot of stop
One
power.
of them's a donkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? It's
With the
2
rope
horses,
around it.
but a lot of
No.
torque, right?
No,
2 horses,
it's-
but a lot of torque.
These are the Clydesdales. You got 2 Clydesdales.
Yeah.
I have friends out west that know Nate, and they tell me all the time his 2 nicknames are Horse and Yucatan Peninsula. So I
That's what
believe
they
it.
say about me in Edmonton.
Yeah.
And then finally, I've
Lady
been,
Horseman.
of course, doing the 4Ds. I've been drinking my dairy. I've been dancing, and I've been lifting the weights, and I've been reading the Dostoevsky.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot about the Dostoevsky.
There's this lady named Natasha Filipova who's like, she's very beautiful, and everybody is trying to marry her, but some people are trying to marry her to get money, and some people are trying to pay her money to marry her. And so she has all of her suitors over for a party, which is a big dog move by Natasha Filipova. We have to just be honest about this. And she sort of makes them all present her with their offers of like, well, why should I marry you? And they're all feeling very awkward about it. And then our main character, Prince Mishkin, the idiot, he proposes to her, and she's like, you know what? I'm actually not good enough for you. I'm like,
Ooh.
I am not worthy of the idiot Prince Mishkin. And that was like the end of part 1 of the book. So that's my Dostoevsky update. I'll keep
How
you guys
much are you
posted.
going to read?
I'm going to read the whole thing.
How long is it?
Like 500 pages, and I think
Oh,
I've gone
okay.
like 180, something like that.
And the name of it is The Stranger.
The Idiot.
The Idiot.
Yeah.
Who wrote The Stranger?
Camus. Albert Camus.
Camus.
Yeah.
How much are you going to read?
Well-
good. It's so good to
That's
ask
fair
that
enough. That's a fair enough question.
I mean,
I got enough half-finished books that's a fair enough question.
well, no, I didn't mean it that way. I guess I just meant like, is that a book, or is there more books, or I don't know. You know, like go off on a tangent.
It's
feel
very
like that's
funny
fair.
though. That's a great response. I'm reading this book. Oh, are you going to read all of it?
I didn't say, are you going to read all of it?
That's what it sounded like. How much are you going to read? Nate said all of it.
Yeah, and that's the weekly report.
I got so offended. It's a compliment.
I wasn't offended.
Don't have a heart attack. Breathe.
Oh.
Doesn't it feel good to laugh that hard? I love laughing that hard.
How much you gonna read? All of it. Okay.
This is like when Kate talks about Joe jeans. So I'm just
It is. Just let him go.
No. Speaking of the 4Ds, how about a 50? The Cave. That's what we. Thank you. We watched the last movie in Nature Documentary Month. We watched Planet Earth Cave episode 4, and it was all about caves. So, Kate, tell us about caves.
This is a television program that is a documentary of the planet Earth in different areas of Earth. And we went inside caves and we learned about how caves are formed and their locations. We learned about the insects and flying birds and underwater animals and rock formations inside caves. And we also learned about water caves.
Listen,
Yep.
you're doing great.
Yeah.
And it was narrated by the guy we love.
David Attenborough.
And that is the television show Caves.
Yep.
There's no story. It's not like they start at the
No,
cave.
there's no protagonist or
No.
antagonist or there's no arc. It was a suggestion from Cam J. We know it's not a movie, it's a TV show.
Fired.
And
This better
Kate
never
was
happen
upset
again.
about that. But let's talk about all our favorite cave facts.
Let's talk about our favorite cave facts.
I thought you said Kate facts. And I was like, yeah, let's do that.
Kate fact number 1, nice. Kate fact number 2, kind. Kate fact number 3, Brock's a red lip. Kate fact number 4, sleeves, never heard of them.
Look at you rattling those off. Thank you.
I could have kept going. I was like, it will take too long for me to finish, so I have to just stop myself.
Oh. Well, that's about the nicest thing you can say about caves, too, because caves are fucking stupid. And this turned me off to caves, and I feel bad about that because I was kind of interested in caves.
Yeah.
And this was a disgusting show that I watched twice because I was like, maybe I didn't watch it correctly or something. But I did not like this.
Way to go, Cam.
Not only did I love it, but as I was watching it, I knew that Kate would hate it. Like the minute
yeah.
the minute I saw the worm making its like saliva icicle, I was like, oh, Kate is not going to be happy about this.
The
at
grossest
all.
thing I've ever seen is mounds and mounds of bat feces with cockroaches crawling all over it.
I don't mean to skip ahead, but it was pretty. You have to have so much respect for these guys when they showed the little documentary at the end and they were on Batshit Mountain crawling around in the cockroaches, sending those cameras up and down. I'm like, damn, these guys worked for it.
That's disgusting. We don't need to see it. That's fine. We can know it exists. We don't need to see it.
You want to get Brent involved in a TV show or a movie, you start that show off with that music where the woman yells like,
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, something cool is going to happen here. And it always delivers. Something always cool happens.
The music was good for
So,
a documentary. It was fine.
Those worms that you were talking about, those glowworms, those miracles of nature that Kate hates so much, what they do is they have so much
I don't hate them as much as the cockroaches. Let's
Oh,
be
yeah.
clear.
They just puke up mucus and they form these icicles, fishing lines that fucking
Sticky,
insects.
They sticky cum hangs down from the ceiling.
Sticky cum.
And
They
you
make-
get caught up in it.
Let's say those fly traps, those paper fly traps that hang from the ceiling. That's what they make. But they have so much mucus in their. This is what made me laugh. They have so much mucus in their mouth that they talk like this. They're like, "Oh yes, boys, let's catch some worms. Let's catch some flies.
You see that juicy butterfly over there.
Save me the wings.
You guys, this could be the next Pixar movie. This is good.
This whole
and then they
documentary.
suck it back up. That's how they get it. They don't climb down. They suck all that mucus back up in them.
That was surprising and disgusting.
And they're clear. So that was to me, that was what was interesting about it, is because they're completely clear and then their ass lights up. So it's not completely dark. And that's how they get I don't know. So, okay. I guess I thought that was kind of interesting, but I did not like those.
Yep. Still hate caves.
Let's talk about it being underwater.
Yes, let's do that.
Oh, listen, we talked about how we would rather go into space than go into the ocean. We talked about that during Octopus movie. There's even worse than the ocean is an ocean under a cave. It's like 10,000 times worse even than that. Like I would rather get launched into space without a spaceship than go down into those caves with water in them.
Really? You would rather die in space?
Yeah, I think I
under...
felt so deeply uncomfortable watching those scuba divers try to crawl through those cracks in the underwater cave.
Insane.
Who does that? Who are those people?
And we just had a major news story where 5 people died.
I didn't hear that, but it doesn't surprise me one bit.
Do you guys live under a rock? Are you guys those glowworms?
I do.
Because,
been down in the caves.
Yes.
So there was, I think, the Maldives or the Maldives, however you pronounce it. There was 5 underwater cave people, and they went 150 meters, I think, underwater, and they died. And to top that off, the military diver that went to retrieve their bodies, he died trying to get them.
I don't think anyone should be retrieving them. I think that's you visit Davy Jones's locker, sink on down to the bottom of that cave, little skeleton surprise for the fishes.
There you go. Well, yeah, he died. I saw his picture. He didn't look like a strong swimmer.
Shots fired on the dead guy.
Big time.
Yeah, there was no reason for me to say that, but he just, the whole thing. I felt like I was watching the Goonies the whole time I was watching this. It was very Goonie coded. In a cave.
A lot of cave work.
Wet
rocks. Yep. See, Kate gets it. Kate, you get it. Wetness. That's what I meant to say. Wet rocks. So I was like, this is Goonies.
And the waterfalls. Waterfalls were pretty. Like, there's some pretty imagery. Like, don't get me wrong. Like,
I would go as far to say I was moved. I would go as far to say as I was moved, but that's the planet Earth guarantee. Is it's going to give me every element that I need to be filled with wonder and amazement about the world. It's that's how good they are at filmmaking, the music, the narration, the shots. I'm just like, and how everything works together just fills me with like, I can't describe it as anything but like a piece. Like,
I love that.
The bat flies out, it grabs the bug, the bird grabs the bat, the shark eats the bird. Like it just, it goes.
The circle of life.
It goes in this beautiful circle, and it's so like intricate and strange. And I love that there are animals that only exist in one single cave because it's a weird, like, accidental formation of the earth. And it's like, yeah, that's where these weird blind salamanders live, is this one cave. And if you don't like that, like, you're not getting them anywhere else.
Blind. I was like, where are their eyes? Where are their eyes?
They're Texas blind salamanders.
And I loved them.
I like the fact that there's the ending. The last cave is known as the most beautiful natural formation in the world. They call it crystals and gems.
I disagree.
And Kate's like, don't get me wrong. The movie was a little bit pretty.
Yeah.
It's like, the most miracle.
Chandelier Ballroom?
Okay. Yeah, it was a badass name.
Hold on. Since this is, I think, when was this made? 2010?
2006. It's almost 20 years.
Okay, so that's why. Because since this has been released, they have found the much larger crystal caves where the crystals are like 50 feet long and they're like walking on top of them. Have you seen this in National Geographic?
No, you're Shania Twaining
beautiful.
It though.
And you can't, it's so far down in the ground in the caves that you have to wear oxygen because of the chemicals in the air. And anyway, so this missed me, I guess, because I don't know.
No, she's like, Chandelier Ballroom? That don't impress me much.
I was going to ask you to explain the Shania Twain joke, so thank you, Brent. I was actually going to follow up on that because I didn't understand it till right now.
I was going to keep saying it until someone asked. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was cool. It was educational, though. So, like, I learned how the things, like, I liked how much they talked about how the sulfuric acid eats away the rock, and then it's from the dirt.
The limestone, yeah. A lot of limestone.
Limestone.
Let's not talk too much about that particular part.
It's obviously a quiz. Yeah. Obviously quiz-related topic.
Okay, I really want to talk about this really quick before we move on to the quiz, but how the fuck? Okay, so at the very beginning, we're looking at one of those caves where it's like the 80 stories tall, you know,
as big as the Empire
Mhm.
State Building
Yes.
could fit in that cave.
How do you get back up?
Good, exact question that I
That's
had.
why I
Kate.
am ascending out. Like, yes, this is great. You're going down so far. Like,
Mhm. Jumping with the
Hel-
parachutes. How are you getting back up? Is it a big rope?
Helicopter,
Is it a
baby.
big rope ladder? That was
Maybe
in
a
my mind. I was
ladder.
like, it has to be a rope ladder. That's the
for
only way
80
back up.
stories? Like,
Yeah, that's
How
true.
else? How else they going to do it?
I don't know.
Helicopter.
A winch?
Helicopter.
I
Maybe
think
a
they're
winch?
still down there.
They're still down there. They just throw food down to them
Or
and
it's
say,
like
keep
the
filming.
Goonies and they have to walk through to get out.
Keep filming. Listen, the bat eating snake. I don't know.
Big dog moves.
That's to me. What's the
Hey.
point?
Snake hanging off a rock and grabbing a bat. Yeah.
I mean, what a horrible cave for a human to be in. You're surrounded by bats and the snakes that eat bats and the cockroaches that roll around in the bat shit. It's like
Guano.
God did not want us down there.
3 feet long centipedes.
They were like, don't go in there. Let me make this clear to you. It's not good down there.
Crabs that
These-
eat shit.
Heat sensing snakes.
Mhm.
Just picking bats out of the air.
That's what she's looking
She says
for.
for heat seeking snake. My thing's open. Anything that's called an extremophile, miss me with that shit. I don't want that around me.
Who's an extremophile?
Those fucking sulfuric acid bugs that live in that cave, like they're so fucked up that we have to call these guys extremophiles.
Yeah.
They don't. No, just miss me.
Because it's so extreme.
I know everything has a point in
Like
the world.
Tony Hawk.
Like I know. I know that snakes exist to eat bugs and rats and keep the balance. Why do we need sulfuric acid surviving bugs?
Gotta have them for the ecosystem. For the ecosystem, Brent.
We
Because
don't,
they get eaten.
by who?
The food. It's like from the water, but this is from the land.
They
Right,
eat
so, like-
bacteria. Nothing eats them. They just their whole
No,
purpose
something's
of
going to
life-
eat them eventually. They're going to find their
No.
way into something's mouth.
We don't need them. God fucked up with that one. The creator fucked up. He's like, he got a little too fancy with it one day. He was feeling himself. He's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sulfuric acid bugs. We don't need those. We don't need the glowworms. That
Yes, we do. We
No.
need them so I can be disgusted and also into it.
Because then it makes her
weirdly.
appreciate life, the non-gross life more.
I have.
Brent has really struggled with the nature documentaries. You have not liked animals or nature in any
I lost.
of it.
Listen, if you had told Brent of 2025 that you're going to lose respect for monkeys in 2026, I would have called you a fucking liar.
Yeah.
And get out of my house.
He said, I'm looking at a monkey right now.
Yeah. Yeah. But here we are. Lost respect for monkeys, South Africans. Definitely lost respect for octopus, octopi. And I'm a big cave guy now. So I did a 180.
This had the exact opposite impression on me. I was like filled with joie de vivre. I just every movie we watched made me so much happier to be alive and on the earth, so filled with wonder and curiosity.
All of them did that for me too, except this one.
Because it was gross, gross stuff.
We just
and
don't have.
it missed me with not being a movie. When we had to go to a chapter or season,
Mhm.
I'm like, this is not. I am a purist, apparently.
I respect your purity. You know, you are a cinema lover, and that's why we make this podcast together, because of your respect for the cinema. I think every single episode of Planet Earth is its own nature documentary. I would go out on a limb to say that
Okay.
they are each a completed nature documentary in and of themselves. But that's just one man's opinion.
So, would we consider Ken Burns episodes?
Yeah,
movies?
I consider personally Ken Burns to be the greatest documentary filmmaker to ever live. I would go as far as to say that.
Brambletown boys.
Brambletown boys.
I just have two more things before we do a quiz. Why don't
Mm-mm.
the
Shut up, Brent. Nobody wants to hear it.
The bats that fly out and get picked off by the falcons and eagles. 3 million bats is way too many bats anyway. But
I love that he called him. What did he call him?
peregrine falcons.
No, he was like, they're the fighters of the sky.
Oh yeah, the fighter jets in the sky. Yeah.
Like they're the Top Gun or whatever. And I was like, they are.
But here's the thing, though. They don't have to. It's too much work by the bats to do that. Just eat the fucking cockroaches that are eating your shit.
No, they like fruits and stuff. They like fruits and bugs.
Okay.
They like fruits and bugs.
And my last thing is, are caves the only place on Earth with no litter or pollution?
You know what? Probably. Because it'd
Our
be
last
hard even
vestige
for like a newspaper rolled up to fly through some of those cracks. It's not going to happen. It's just the odds are too small.
Gonna get
I
caught
bet
in
you'll
the
find
glowworm traps.
microplastics anywhere.
Okay,
on Earth
microplastics
now.
maybe. I think how annoyed you would be if you went to the chandelier ballroom and there was like cig butts on the ground.
Oh my God.
I would respect that.
This is why
Ripping
we
a cig.
can't have nice things.
I would like to see like a condom wrapper or a fucking
Condom wrapper is funny.
of like a pop cork.
Would you rather have sex at the deepest cave or the tallest mountain?
Tallest mountain? No, wait. Because I run out of breath on the tallest mountain. Maybe pass out. I'm saying deepest cave for
Deepest
athletic
cave.
reasons.
Many reasons. Picture the echo you would get out of that. It would be like surround sound.
That quick?
Is it in?
You're on my hair. So quiz.
Quiz.
Quiz?
We call it the Cave 7. All right. Question 1, Nate's going first. We open the movie with the ladies singing and then the boys all hopping into the cave with parachutes. What was the color of the parachute on the guy? Was it blue, green, red, yellow, black, blue, red, green?
Blue, green.
Blue green.
You guys are very observant. Point to Nate and a point to Kate. They talked about sharp limestone formations outside of a cave. Where is that cave located? Vietnam, Mexico, Chile, Borneo.
Borneo.
Yeah, I think it was Borneo as well.
Both these are bad actors. You both knew it was Borneo. Let's just
That was the only time in my life I've tried to act on that.
let's not make the audience question their intelligence.
I'm being serious.
Okay.
I don't like that. I'm being serious. Like, I
Okay.
really haven't acted before.
Okay.
Maybe once.
We came across something unexpected. We have people that go in and get some nests made by birds for bird nest soup. What is the most common berry? And then it goes into a traditional bird nest soup. Is it a bayberry, a goji berry, a shashanda berry, or a buckthorn berry?
How about dingle?
Oh,
Ooh.
It's Nate's turn, right?
goji berry.
Bay.
Nate knows his bird soup. It's the goji berry.
Damn it.
I genuinely, my entire life, thought bird's nest soup. Obviously, this is the only thing it could be, is that the bird's nest is some kind of noodles. They're in the shape of bird's nests, and that's why they call it bird's nest. No, it's made out of bird's nests.
And those birds' nests are made out of spit.
Spit. It's
Yes.
mucus. Dried mucus.
Who was the first person to do that? And it must slap. If people are like, we're gonna go get, like, it must be good, right?
Everything in caves has way too much mucus.
So much mucus.
Everything is just full of mucus, and
Because
like
it is so wet down there.
yeah, Goonies. And those birds are talking like the glowworms. They're like, why are they stealing our nests? Like for you.
It takes them 30 days
Yeah.
to make that nest.
I'd be mad if I created a house and someone said, you know what, we're gonna take this from some soup.
Imagine someone made soup out of your house, Brent.
Yep. House soup. Okay. If the water is dripping off a limestone fast, what is formed? Stalagmite or stalactite?
I learned this in school, and I don't remember which is which.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say it's a stalagmite.
Well, that wasn't either of them.
What were okay, what are the options?
He got you back for the how much you're gonna read.
No, what are the options?
Stalagmite and stalactite.
Still the second one.
Okay.
Okay. Stalactites.
Now, listen, I know. Yeah, Nate's
Stalactites.
big and he reads one Dostoevsky fucking book, and all of a sudden he's questioning geology on us.
I think I would like to answer the question and then tell you something interesting. My answer to the question is I think I truly can't remember which one's the fast and which one's the slow, so I will just use my best guess, which is stalagmite is the one is the answer to this question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's stalagmite. I feel like we're about to be corrected with something here.
Well, this is just an interesting thing that my ex-girlfriend taught me for how to remember which one's which is stalagmite might grow to the sky, and a stalactite stalactite holds on tight to the top of the cave. And that's how you remember which one's which.
Yeah, I don't like it. How
Yep.
about that?
Yeah.
How about that? I don't like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I do like it. And
I
I'll
don't
never
like it.
forget that.
It's too
Now
wordy.
I've learned it.
Yeah, that's why I told
If you just,
I did
you
it
just
for
read
Kate because I
101.
knew Kate would appreciate it. I knew you wouldn't. So
You don't need the second
Thank
part.
you.
If you know the
Yeah.
first part, you don't need the second part because
Well,
there's only
both
two.
are
Yeah,
helpful.
but
Both are helpful.
either way, if you can remember one,
Mhm.
tight,
I like the
hang
mite.
tight. Yeah,
I like the
mite.
mite. I don't like the okay.
I am into it. That should be a shirt.
should be a
Hold
shirt.
tight. That's too wordy for a shirt. It have to be a fucking nightgown or something. Which we're gonna play a fun. This is gonna be a fun.
That was good.
Can we please make? Instead of t-shirts,
just
can we
let's
make
make nightgowns.
nightgowns? And
Let's make
there's a
nightgowns.
tank top style I really like that I think we should turn into
tank
shirts.
nightgown. Yeah.
No, a tank top and a nightgown. Those
Okay.
are the two things we offer.
Okay.
Everybody's out there making shirts. No one's out there
No
making
one's
nightgowns.
making
No,
nightgowns.
it's making nightgowns. It's
Um,
appropriate because you wear nightgowns to watch movies.
That's right.
Yeah. And just so much more real estate for sayings for us.
Yeah, we could really
so
go
So
off.
much more.
so much more property.
Yeah.
We could put the fucking what's happening on the fucking the whole section, the whole segment. All right, this is gonna be a fun part of the question. I'm gonna say you guys are gonna have to say a state, and whatever state is closest to the right answer geographically wins. Which
Okay.
state has the most explored caves? Nate's first.
Utah.
Did you guys know that there's actually a lot of caves in Missouri because of the Ozarks?
Oh, and Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Why is he bringing Brad up? Leave Brad out of this.
Leave Brad out of this.
Brad out of this. I'm gonna say New Mexico.
Just looking it all up here.
Did you not know the answer before you asked the question?
Well, how was I supposed to know what you guys were going to guess?
you could know where the states are located.
He was,
Canadian.
he was hoping one of us would
Get it
stumble
right.
upon it.
Yeah. Kate is correct. The correct answer is Tennessee. Tennessee.
Ooh, I would never have
I would
guessed
have
Tennessee.
never guessed that.
They should call it fucking Tenna Cave, right, guys?
Tons of kids.
Tennessee. Because the sea, I get it.
There you go.
That's good.
Tenna
Yeah.
Cave. I don't get it.
Instead of a sea, it's a cave. It's Tenna Cave.
Ah,
Now I get
Tenna
even
Cave, yeah.
funnier.
yep. Yep. Tenna Cave.
Okay, what's this fucking score?
I have one more than you. You have 3. I have 4.
How many are left?
2 questions left. Closest to number wise. Kate goes first. How many types of caves are there? Yeah, this has potential for an embarrassment.
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
I woefully underestimate on animals, I noticed. I'm thinking about land masses. They count everything as unique. I'm going to say there's 1,500.
1,500 caves. All right. You know what?
Types.
Types of 1,500
caves.
types of caves. I'll play it safe. 750 types of caves.
They're like 12.
There's 7. There's 7.
Could you imagine like 1,500 types of caves? I don't know. Fucking sparkly
there's
rock cave.
1,500 types of monkeys.
Yeah,
and
that's I was
I don't know
with
how
Kate.
they determine
I think
that.
Kate made the right choice to go that high, personally.
That was good. Out of those 7,
does Nate get that, or do you get that?
I think Brent. We'll give that one to Brent because
That's
we were so
You
deeply
guys,
off. I think that one goes to Brent.
When the closest answer is almost 1,000 off, yeah.
Gone forever.
Out of those, out of the most common types of caves, or out of those 7 types, what is the most common cave? Is it a glacial cave? Is it a lava tube cave? Is it a sea cave? Or is it a solutional cave?
It's a common cave, like the common octopus. It's the most common.
I'm going to say C.
That wasn't an option.
She was joking around. She was making a good joke about the common octopus.
Oh, okay.
The sea covers most of the earth. Therefore, it should have most of the caves. I'm saying sea caves.
Okay.
The most common I'm gonna go for it. What are they called? The cold ones.
Glacial caves?
Glacial caves.
No, solutional caves are the most common.
Fuck.
What is that?
Nate wins.
The caves that get formed by running water.
Gone forever.
Solutional, get it? Like a solution.
Well, we really farted out the end there, Nate, but
yeah,
you pulled through, sir. And whenever anyone wins, we spell their name. N-A-T-E exclamation point. Exclamation point. Underline.
Congratulations, Nate.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much.
I'm ice cold when it comes to quizzes.
Yep. Me and Kate are hot as pistols. You're as cold as a cave.
A glacial cave.
Yeah.
Glacial cave.
Glacial cave, yeah.
Well, I give you a gold medal for your quiz work this week because there's an acronym. What's our acronym? Fancy?
Quirky? What's the Q, right?
Quipsters.
Fancy quipsters, marry rich. Fancy quipsters, marry rich. And now it's time to marry. So would you guys like to give out some medals?
Sure would.
Bronze medals.
Oh, yeah, we actually have to give medals. I can't look up the cast.
My bronze medal is going to any human that we saw in this film. There were a handful of you.
Humans for scale.
Don't go back down there.
Yep.
That's what I say to them.
Stay out of there, guys.
Stay out of there.
We don't need to know what.
Especially now that we got drones. Like this, I think that's maybe the most interesting part. Is this film was done like at the earliest part of drones, like just starting to show up. They didn't have no cave drones or anything like that.
Cave drones.
Really had to
figure Bluetooth.
They really had to do this. It would be a lot easier now to film these caves. They could just send fucking 300 drones down there in a swarm and scare the shit out of everyone.
Cave drones.
I was gonna say, it sounds like
lonely.
Just crossroads.
The cave drones.
Yeah, I get it. There you go. So you won't be lonely.
We got it. Got it. Hold it back.
My bronze medal is going to the shit-eating cockroaches. They just figured it out. They're like, all right, we're not going anywhere far. We're just going to go up on this big fucking pile of shit and eat it.
Fucking, they'll eat a bat if a bat falls in there. They don't care.
No, they don't care.
I'm going to give mine to those fish that crawl up the waterfall. Angelfish, I think they were called, and they have microscopic hooks to hook onto the rocks, and then they're like, you don't see a fish crawl up a wall very often. You just got to hand it to these guys. A couple of angels in my book. Bronze medal.
Silver medal. I'm going to give my silver medal to my juicy gals that hang from the ceiling. Because that's disgusting. But like genius. Like I'm horrified and I can't look away.
My silver medal is going to the falcons and eagles that just hang out by the mouth of the cave.
The F-16s.
They know 3 million pieces of food are going to go flying out, and their best defense is to fly in a donut shape for some reason.
I didn't get that.
No, the bats are stupid as fuck. Useless. Don't need bats. I'm glad for the falcons and the eagles picking them off, eating them. Yeah.
I was proud of the birds because I bet that's like such a fantastic find when you are a bird, where it's just like, I just go here every night at 7 p.m. and I can eat as many bats as I want. Like, it's unlimited bat buffet every single night. I'll never go hungry again. Must feel great.
Tells all your friends, no, like, I'm serious.
It's
just
like
come with me one night.
Nowhere to get your food.
Yeah, I'm giving my silver medal to the bats that Brent hates. I love them. I think bats are misunderstood. I don't want to touch them. I don't want them near me, but I am very glad that they're out there with their little leather wings and mouse bodies, eating all the little bugs, chittering away.
Their little berries
flying
in their
in donuts, little berries in their teeth. They're gross and I like them. Gold medals.
So I'm giving my gold medal is going to the water. She's the star of this show. Without water, we're not even knowing, and none of that exists. So water gets the gold. She's so beautiful and we love her.
H2Go, man. Yep. My gold medal is going to my fucking spit-filled friends, the glowworms. Literally, you're taking a disadvantage and you're making it your own. You're making it work for you. Work smarter, not harder. Like, hey, let's spit all day, throw up these perfect little ropes, just blasting ropes all day, basically. Spit ropes.
Yep.
And then, hey, once all the ropes are set, let's light up our asses
Laying
into
pipe
this
all
beautiful laying pipe all day. Then at night, lighten it up like a drone show, and these stupid fucking insects are flying into your spit, and you're like,
gross.
Delicious.
Suck them up.
Yeah.
Suck them up.
This is delicious. Drone show, mucus spitting worms.
Drone
Come
show's
on,
good.
dog.
Drone show's good. They're good.
That's gold medal.
I'll give mine. You know what, the animal that I really liked the most was that blind Texas salamander. I liked his little gecko fingers, how they got those like soft two little hands. I liked how it was albino. And I was very impressed by the speed at which it was eating things. They were making little noises too. They were making little. They were adding sound effects when he was sucking up the little shrimps.
You can't even see. They can't see. They're blind. It's like Ray Charles on the piano.
It's exactly like Ray Charles on the piano.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it's like, and that's why they get my gold medal. And you know what? I'll actually give us also a special mention to the trees that grow their roots all the way through the limestone into the underwater river.
That's
Damn,
cool.
Trees, they're impressive guys.
trees are smart as hell.
Yeah, they're so
trees
cool.
are smarter than monkeys.
Oh yeah.
You can live forever if your roots are wet. You know what I mean? Like, so you can get through, hey, this is a good metaphor for life. You can get through the hardest rock as long as your roots are wet.
Could you picture a 46-year-old mom that lives in Minnesota, say, and she's getting ready for bed, and she has a nightgown on that says, "You can live forever if your roots are wet," and that's what the nightgown says, and she just crawls into bed and goes to sleep.
I think that's a nice message.
It's a great nightgown.
It's a fucking great nightgown.
Great nightgown. Well, I give you both 10 out of 10 for your excellent medals. Would you guys like to give this movie a rating?
Absolutely. I'd love to score it low.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm
Cam.
just kidding. I'm kidding. I will be honest.
I appreciate Kate being a purist.
Yeah.
Someone has to protect the cinema on this podcast.
Yep.
This is a club about a thing. Now, if you want the club to be about something else, then you need to start that club.
Fuck, Cam. Way to go, Cam.
Yeah, nice
Idiot.
job, Cam.
Idiot.
The script for this movie, The Story of Caves. Well, David Attenborough is maybe the best narrator we've got.
Boat?
Best of all time. You know what? The only person who I'd rather hear narrate something is Vincent Price, who I think, if any book was read by Vincent Price, it would be the greatest. His voice is just incredible. So we'll go second, Boat, but current living Boat, probably, yeah. It's probably about as good as it gets. I liked the way this was put together, but it's not a full narrative, so it gets 8.
The chimp one that we watched, Gilbert Godfrey should have narrated that.
You know, he died.
I think he is dead.
He died.
Yeah, he's dead. What did he die from?
He had a disease.
Okay. That's what it said in his obituary.
His
Gilbert
dry
Godfrey
roots,
died.
real dry
He
roots.
is dead dry root.
Can't live forever if your roots. Yeah. Listen, nature has its own script and we'll never figure it out. It's a beautiful way. Everything finds a way to survive. That's a 10.
This gets a 6.
I love that.
Mhm.
I like that Brent gave it a 10. I give it an 8. Kate gave it a 6. So it comes out as an 8. What a nice treat of the podcast. Like, that's just good.
Average. Love it.
He died of ventricular tachycardia. It's where the lower heart chambers beat too fast to pump blood efficiently.
It's a disease.
That seems about right. His personality is like, fast talking guy. And his heart, tachycardia.
The art direction for this movie, the sets, the props, the costume. How did you like looking at caves this week?
This just really was hard for me. This just was really hard for me. And so I'm going to give it a 6.
I mean, like I said, drone show, spit guys, fucking bats getting picked out of the air, chandelier, ballroom, roots going through finding a way to live, guys jumping into big holes. It's a 10.
I will also give it a 10 just because we're so lucky we got to see the chandelier ballroom. Millions and millions of human beings have walked the earth with that hiding beneath the ground and they never even knew. And then we are the lucky few who got to experience it. It gets a 10 for all those stalagmites.
Can't find that in an iPhone.
That's right. The music for this film, as all Planet Earth, it has a fantastic score. There's parts that are simply Wagnerian.
That's perfect.
I did it.
That is perfect.
10.
10. I agree completely. I love the music. That is a perfect explanation, Nate. Wagnerian.
10. I'll give it a 10.
That's Fight of the Valkyries, though.
Yep.
Is that Wagner?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kirk Vonnegut. Okay.
No.
That makes much more sense to me. And I was like,
reasonable to think that, like that.
Name sounds similar.
This is the smartest I've ever been.
This is a nature documentary television miniseries. It's a nature documentary television miniseries, and we will rate it based on that for this category. It is, Planet Earth is probably one of the most important television nature documentaries ever created. It blew my mind in 2006, and it continues to blow my mind to this day. It is a masterpiece. 10 from Nate.
Also 10 from Brent. I learned so much about caves. I had no idea any of this existed.
Yeah, I think that under those guidelines, it's a 10, but I don't, I just can't give it a 10.
Yeah.
So I'm giving it a 9.
Okay. And then Kate's month is nature documentaries about nature. I personally consider this to be, but I am completely open to other people not defining this that way. I don't know who that might be, but I will start. I think it's a 10. I'm going to give it a 10. It was great. I think it's a tight little baby. 45 minutes plus a 12-minute documentary about how they got those shots. Sign me up. Let's go. It's a 10 for me.
I didn't watch that, I guess. I didn't watch the...
It might not have been included in yours where they do the Planet Earth diaries at the end of an episode. Yeah. It was interesting. Really
shows up diaries. This is going to be a controversial take. I don't consider caves nature. It's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different, it's a thing of, yeah. That's kind of how I feel about it. This is my theory is if I can't go to it, it's not nature. It's a thing of its own. So it's not a nature documentary to me. So 7.
All right.
I think this is a nature documentary that is made for a TV show. And I respect Planet Earth so much. And I hold it high on a pedestal. And that is not the same pedestal as a film. And so I cannot give it a 10. So I have to cut the score in half because so I'm giving it a 5.
All right. Okay. Can we get our guesses for what the score for this movie is?
This is going to get a 36.
36.2.
I'm going to go higher. I'm going to say 39. Okay. Let's find out. I put in Kate's 5 and then 43.7. Wow, did pretty good. Pretty good. And that's going to wrap up our month of documentaries, which filled me, honestly. It put me in a fantastic mood. It made me love the world. It was in the summertime. It couldn't have been a more perfect month for me personally. So round of applause for Kate. Round of applause for Kate for a great month.
I'm so glad. I'm happy to hear that. And it made me feel the same way too. So I'm ready for a change.
Yeah. I'm excited to hear what Brent's gonna pick.
June, it's Brent's month. It's and this month is going to be titled Adult Eyes. We're going to take a movie that we only saw as a child, and we're going to watch it as an adult.
That's good.
Our perception has changed. And the first movie that we're going to watch is we're getting Warren Beatty with it. We're going to watch Dick Tracy.
Oh,
this is going to be so fun. We got Al Pacino chewing the scenery. I think Madonna's in this movie. Warren Beatty himself is insane.
Iconic when this came out.
And I don't remember a thing about it. I remember I was obsessed with it.
I haven't watched it since I was a kid.
And I don't remember a thing. So I'm going to see if my
had a
Dick
Tracy shirt I really liked that I wore. But I had only seen the movie twice.
Yeah, I think I saw it once when I was a kid.
Yeah, me too. I only saw it once. I remember there was a little Dick Tracy stuff from McDonald's. Anyway, we're gonna give Dick Tracy a look with our adult eyes next week.
I'm excited, actually. This is a fun month. I'll have to put some thought into this.
It also has a pornographic element to the title.
adult eyes. Yeah.
Voyeuristic element. Yeah. Like we're going to use our adult eyes this time.
Brent's he's using a little bit of sex to sell our show. You know,
you sell the sizzle. You got to sell the sizzle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody can sell a hamburger, but we sell the sizzle here on North. See, a nightgown that says we sell the sizzle. And it's a long sleeve nightgown. Spit it out. Go ahead.
No.
Yeah, we sell the sizzle on North American
We
Friends
sell the sizzle.
Movie Club.
It's always new
I don't
here.
like the connotations. I don't like the connotations.
Oh, well, that's what sells, sweetheart. Yeah, Dick Tracy.
Guess all that's left to do is to say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Coming June 15th, he's the greatest detective of all time.
Tracy.
Tracy?
You mind if I call you Dick?
When it's time to fight crime, he's your man. Warren Beatty is Dick Tracy rated PG, together with an all-new maroon cartoon, When Roger Rabbit and Baby Herman take a trip to the fair. They're in for the ride of their lives. Roller Coaster Rabbit rated PG, playing exclusively with Dick Tracy.
I am anxious about you saying that, but I know it's a joke and we are laughing.
It'd be very funny if we ended up being interviewed and this took off and we ended up being interviewed. You guys had to explain me.
You're going to be interviewed. I'm not going to be.
Yeah, you gotta commit to the bit like Hollywood Hogan.
No, I would say brothers don't weigh anything, and I have my two brothers here to explain